Ocean Strike Team is a nonprofit that helps ocean lovers get involved in marine conservation efforts. Our name actually comes from our motto: wherever the ocean needs us, we send in a strike team of volunteers and citizen scientists to help her. We follow 3 tenets to guide us: action, education, and research. Let me show you where your money goes when you donate to Ocean Strike Team. For almost 10 years, we've been involved in removing invasive lionfish from our oceans. We teach divers the proper and safe way to hunt lionfish through hands-on, actually in the water training programs. We organize hunts and we take divers out to lionfish hotspots and remove them, and that gives our native fish like grouper, snapper, triggerfish a chance to grow up and get big enough to not be preyed on by lionfish. We also conduct non-invasive shark surveys. So we dive with sharks, and as they swim by, we have a setup with 2 lasers and a GoPro camera. We video the laser dots on the shark, and because we know the exact distance of those 2 dots, we can use that video to measure them and determine things like species, sex, size, and then also document a whole host of scientific data. This research is used to give scientists, conservationists, and other policymakers hard data to make informed decisions about the issues related to the sharks and then quantify their important impact on our oceans. We work with other state and national agencies to assist them in their projects. Under research permit with the National Park Service, we monitor and remove lionfish in the Fort Pickens National Seashore. We work with Florida Sea Grant with monitoring and restoring seagrass in our local Pensacola and Perdido Key bays. We actually just started another program with NOAA to conduct water quality monitoring, specifically around our local oyster beds, looking for the presence of harmful algal blooms such as red tide and other toxic algae. We lead and participate in beach cleanups to stem the flow of trash and plastics before reaching our oceans. Plastic pollution is a serious problem, and it takes everyone doing their part to clean it up. Unfortunately, lots of trash does end up in our oceans, so we also conduct underwater marine debris cleanups with divers on our local wrecks, artificial reefs, and natural bottom areas to remove it before our sea life dives from trying to consume it. Education is key to our conservation mission. You have to get the public engaged with the issues. You have to help them understand why we do what we do and how it affects them. We set up booths at major events and talk about plastics in our water, the problem with invasive species, and other issues that we tackle. You have to help them fall in love with the greatest resource in the world. And when that happens, it's much easier for them to want to care and do something about it. This year has been a momentous year for Ocean Strike Team. We have grown our volunteers and membership to new levels. We've purchased a boat that will give us more opportunity to conduct more campaigns and more trips. We've added amazing leadership that will guide us into the future. We are absolutely a team, and it takes all of us. And that includes you. We are a donation-funded organization, and ocean conservation is not cheap. Boats are expensive, diving is expensive, fuel is expensive, research is expensive. We just can't do it without your help. And we have big goals for this next year. We're working on getting our boat up and running. We're so close, but she still needs some work. Once we're able to run our own trips and campaigns, the sky is the limit on what we can accomplish. Well, that in our bank account. This will give us the ability to run more lionfish trips, which means more lionfish removed, more shark surveys, better water quality monitoring, and so much more. It's a game changer for our organization. We're developing an internship program and citizen scientist certification. This will provide online, classroom, and in-the-field experience for college students and interested citizens alike to learn scientific skills that they can use here and take all over the world and make an impact. With your donations and support, we can continue to make Ocean Strike Team a true force in the marine conservation world. We can give our oceans and our community the help it needs to be clean, be repaired, and be healthy. The ocean is calling for help. Will you answer?